A very good evening to one and all present here today. उद्यमे ही सद्यन्ति काव्यानि न मनोरथे न हि सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मुखे मृते. These timeless words of wisdom remind us that success comes through diligent efforts and action, not through dreams and wishes alone. Even a mighty lion must make an effort to hunt. Prey won't walk into its mouth while it sleeps. A very warm welcome to respected Director Mr. D.P. Golston sir and a School Secretary Mrs. L.P. Golston, the Chief Guest for the occasion Mr. Anunay Chaudhary sir, Joint Director Mr. Edward Golston, Academic Director Mrs. Sharon Golston, Supervisor of St. Karen's Group of School Mrs. Shipali Srivastav, Principal of St. Karen's Collegiate School Mrs. Manisha Lal, Principal of St. Karen's Secondary School Mrs. Mary Kutti Thomas, Principal of St. Karen's High School Mrs. Seema Singh, Vice Principals Mrs. Sanjay Joseph, Mrs. Sarmishka Chaudhary and Mrs. Angela Knight, Plus 2 in charge, coordinators, teachers, proud parents and our brilliant students. On behalf of the entire St. Karen's family, I, Shalini Singh, PGT English, along with my co-host, Miss Winnie Sharon, extend my heartfelt welcome to each one of you to the Karenite ACE Award Ceremony. यह अवार्ड सेरेमनी हमारे प्रतिष्ठित संस्थान की उत्कृष्टता और परंपरा के 6 दशक पूरे होने का एक गौरवमय उत्सव है. As we gather here today, we not only celebrate the achievements of our students, we cherish the legacy of excellence that St. Karen's has nurtured over the past 60 incredible years. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, for the 60 incredible years, and we are really fortunate to be present here today. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, जीवन की असली शिक्षा किताबों से नहीं बल्कि अनुभवों से मिलती है. And that is what St. Karen's has always stood for. Not just academics, but holistic growth. Preparing our students to shine in every walk of life. Our journey has been marked by academic brilliance, sporting excellence, and value-based education, ensuring that every Karenite is prepared to lead and succeed in the real world. We begin this momentous occasion by invoking the divine blessings to the sacred tradition of lighting the lamp. With reverence, I invite the dignitaries, Director Sir, Secretary Ma'am, Mr. Anunay Chaudhary Sir, the Chief Guest for the occasion, Joint Director Sir, Academic Director Ma'am, Supervisor of Schools Ma'am, to please come forward and invoke the blessings and wisdom with the lighting of ceremonial lamp. I request everyone to stand for the same.
देख लिया. Я такие, коротко.
prayer, awaken our souls as we welcome our dancers from St. Karen's High School for the prayer dance. This prayer dance presents a vibrant art form that blends elements of Indian classical music with folk and contemporary moods. Let's welcome the students. unites us all. Leading this march are the esteemed torch bearers of our institution, representatives of our school student council, along with the proud principals, with the school flags of their respective institutions. Each flag they carry represents the pride, heritage, and legacy that every student upholds, no matter where their journey in life takes them. Huge round of applause for the student council representatives. We have the student council representatives of the St. Karen's Collegiate School and the principal, Mrs. Manisha Lalma. Moving forward are the council members of the St. Karen's Secondary School and the Honorable Principal, Mrs. Lady Thomas. Huge round of applause for St. Karen's Secondary School. Joining ahead, we are the student representatives of the school council and the honorable principal of St. Karen's High School, Mrs. Seema Singh. Now presenting the pride and spirit of our school through melody and harmony, please welcome our students as they lead us into the heart of Karenite tradition with the school song. I request all to please rise for the school song.
Our home, our school.
make this momentous occasion extra special, we have with us our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Karenite. As Provost of Anand National University, Dr. Karenite blends design, liberal arts and technology to empower students to create meaningful change. His experience spans from helping build the Young India Fellowship at Ashoka University, where Sir served as Deputy Dean for 10 years. Sir also served as the Principal of Patna College of Arts and Craft for several years and as the Secretary of Bihar Lalit Kala Academy, where he worked at the grassroots level to document folk art traditions of visual arts in Bihar. Beyond academics, Sir is a talented artist, animator whose works is displayed in collections worldwide. I would say, what a perfect way to begin our school's 60th anniversary celebrations. A huge round of applause for Sir. We couldn't have found a more inspiring guest than Dr. Karenite, who grew up right here in Bihar. Through his remarkable journey, he shows our children that when you blend creativity with critical thinking, you can truly make a difference in the world around you. The story reminds us all that the great minds can emerge from our own communities. Again, I would like everyone to please welcome Sir with a huge round of applause. And I also request Joint Director Mr. Edward Dawson to kindly felicitate our distinguished guest with a token of appreciation. Sir, please. I request Edward sir to please address the gathering.
Today, I would first like to welcome and wish the founder members of our school, Big Sir and Big Ma'am, as we most endearingly refer to them. And our chief guest for the day, Dr. Karenite, our academic head, Sharon Ma'am, our supervisor of schools, Shefali Ma'am, and also our respected principals, vice principals, and members of the leadership team of our schools, our teachers, students, and respected parents. This is one day I was really waiting for. And before I begin, I would like to a round of applause for Shefali Ma'am for getting this done. Thank you. As we celebrate 60 incredible years of St. Karen's, I am filled with immense pride, not only as the president of the Anglo-Indian Educational Society of St. Karen's, which governs the 4 schools and a member of the management of the school, but also as an alumnus the 1988-89 batch. That was the time it was sent by the metric board. This milestone thus is both personal and abiding, an attestation to the enduring legacy of our beloved institution. We heralded the celebrations by first inviting the alumni in November of 2024 because, as they say, family is the first to share their joy. Listening to their stories and the importance they place on our school has been truly inspiring. As a student, I also remember we were a very small school, but with Big Sir's leadership, we came a long way. The personal connections, values, and perspectives that St. Karen's has instilled in them are a confirmation to our institution's purpose. Good schooling is more than just a tag. It's a promise that we've kept for 60 years. We've always strived to provide opportunities for our students to grow, explore their potential, nurture their talents, and to support their dreams. Our students are at the heart of everything we do. And to mark this special occasion, we're thrilled to announce the St. Karen's Achievement Award or St. Karen's ACE Awards for the students from Standard 3 to 12, and this will be an annual feature. These awards recognize students who embody our school's values and have demonstrated praiseworthy and commendable caliber, merit, and though some students are blessed with innate talent and capabilities, still you will agree they too require equal sincerity, effort, and exposure. We believe these students have the potential to inspire others and make a positive impact. By acknowledging their achievements today, we hope to encourage them to continue striving for excellence and pursuing their passions beyond the mere confines of set boundaries. As we look to the future, we are aware of the challenges that come with rapid technological advancement. This is what Sir was just saying downstairs. Artificial intelligence is already transforming various aspects of our lives, raising questions about creativity and innovation. However, we are confident that students will always find ways to excel because, as the saying goes, at its core, creativity is a human endeavor rooted in emotion, experience, and individuality, qualities that no machine can fully replicate. This distinction underscores why true mastery will always hold value. It represents not just skills, but also the unique perspective of its creator. Our school's motto, labor reaps reward, is a firm reminder that hard work and dedication are essential to achieving success. The ACE Awards today are a testament to this motto and our commitment to recognizing and rewarding excellence. But we are not doing this alone. Behind every successful student is a supportive family, you, that has encouraged, guided, and nurtured them along the way. Today, we acknowledge the vital importance of families in shaping the lives of students. Your support, love, guidance have helped them shape them into talented, confident, and compassionate individuals they are. As a school, we believe that family and education are intertwined. We work together to create an environment that fosters collaboration, mutual respect, and open communication between home and school. By doing so, we created a community that values the whole child approach, nurturing the academic, emotional, social, and physical growth. And to our students receiving these awards, we offer our heartfelt congratulations. May this recognition inspire you to continue striving for excelling and pursuing your passion. Remember that your family and school will always be here to support and encourage you, cheering you on every step of the way. This award is just not a trophy or a certificate. It's a symbol of your extraordinary achievement, crafted to honor you for rising above the ordinary. I'm sure they will savor and cherish this moment for all times to come. Its profoundness is huge and its impact incalculable. May you continue to strive forward with the zeal of an achiever, and may we always be here to celebrate your success and guide you on your journey. In closing, I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to our students, parents, teachers, and staff who have made St. Karen's the exceptional institution it is today. Here's to many more years of achievement and making a positive impact on our world. I would also like now to play a small video which will help you appreciate that we at St. Karen's are always learning and trying to walk the talk. Thank you.
across 60 years, stands the St. Karen's group of schools. Here, a legacy is not merely built, but lived. A legacy of unwavering ethos, of visionary purpose, and the shaping of young minds into forces of change. St. Karen's ignites a fire within its students, a powerful belief in themselves and their potential. Empowered by this flame, they rise to become the architects of a better tomorrow, active and responsible citizens who will leave their mark on the world. The Anglo-Indian Educational Society of St. Karen's stands tall, a testament to empowering students. Here, confidence is forged and hearts awaken to their true potential. From Patna to Greater Noida, the legacy expands. Each school a pillar of the enduring motto, labor reaps reward. The St. Karen's legacy extends far beyond its humble beginnings. Under the Society's unwavering aegis, 4 schools have blossomed. From St. Karen's High School, Secondary School, and Collegiate School in Patna, to the newly established St. Karen's Senior Secondary School in Greater Noida, the spirit of education flourishes. blessings of Saint Catherine of Siena, the fire of this mission blazes brighter with every passing year. A timeless words, be who God meant you to be, and you will set the world on fire. Echo through these hallowed halls.
Summarizing what we do every day. Thank you, Edward sir, for your inspiring words on growth, hard work, and celebrating our students at the heartbeat of our school. Your message resonates deeply with us all. Good evening to all the dignitaries, thrilled parents, and excited students. I'm Vinisha Royal, TGT Biology here at St. Karen's High School. I'm here to get on with the most awaited part of the evening, the Karenite ACE Award distributions. But before we do that, I would like to give you a few informations. One hard copy of the award receiving photograph will be given to the awardee at the end of the program. Please collect it from near the stage area. We have 3 beautiful photo booths placed at the ground floor near the quadrangle in the classrooms. Please feel free to get yourselves clicked there. You will also have the occasion to get clicked with the school principals. A photographer will be around to help you take a part of today with you in the form of soft copies. So remain seated, enjoy the ceremony, and refrain from standing and clicking pictures as it blocks the way for others to see the program and enjoy it. Okay, now what are we waiting for? Let the spotlight shine. It's time to begin with the awards. हर दिन उपस्थित रहना सफलता की ओर एक कदम है. Today, we celebrate dedication and perseverance with the Perfect Attendance Award. This honor goes to students who, irrespective of challenges, have shown up every single day, not for 1 year, but for the last 3 years. Their commitment is a true reflection of responsibility, resilience, and the drive to succeed. For this, I invite Honorable Chief Guest Dr. Karenite Chaube, Academic Director Mrs. Sharon Walston, Principal of St. Karen's Secondary School Mrs. Mary Putty Thomas, to please come up and present the awards to the students of St. Karen's Secondary School. To begin with, we have a girl who regularly learns and takes part in school activities, setting a good example to others. Kudos to her parents. A huge round of applause for the smart little girl, Nancy Kumari from 4B. Perfect attendance category, I'm pleased to welcome 25. Yashika Sumi of 12B. Yashika is a strong and composed girl. She excels in her studies and tops her class in the science stream. She has successfully led the student council and taken part in and hosted many school events. Her honesty and leadership skills are an inspiration to everyone in school. Congratulations, Yashika. Please be on stage. We thank you very much. So please remain on the stage. Sharon ma'am, please remain on the stage. I request Mrs. Seema Singh, Principal St. Karen's High School, to please come up and present the awards to her students with perfect attendance. Let us begin with an exceptional student with 99% in academics and who is a talented orator. He has also won in various school activities for sure. So put your hands together for Aditya Kumar from Standard 5A. Congratulations, Aditya. Now, I would like to call upon Aradhya Soni belonging to 5C. Aradhya is calm and is helpful to people in need. Not just this, she scored a good 96.6% in her examinations. Let's hear it up for Aradhya Soni. Nice go, Aradhya. Keep clapping for our next awardee, Manvi Sinha of 8J. Manvi is a very helpful girl and is also good in academics. She has a passion for learning and she is definitely an inspiration for her peers. Audience, जब इनकी मेहनत की कमी नहीं है, तो हमारी तालियां देखो। Now we have someone who stands out, excelling in academics, quizzes, and debates. Let's welcome an enthusiastic and supportive student, Ishan Bhushan of 9I. I proudly share the news that recently, on 22nd March, Ishan along with another awardee, Amber Sinha, has secured the first position in the 4 rounds of Mukhyamantri Khel Gyanotsav 2020. Congratulations, Ishan. The last perfect attendance award goes to Abhay Raj from 9J. Abhay is someone you can always count on. He is honest and dedicated to his friendships. He is a team player everyone relies upon. Congratulations, Abhay. Thank you, Sharon ma'am. Thank you, Seema ma'am. So please remain on the stage. For the next set of awards, I now request Mrs. L.B. Golston to please come up and present the Holistic Excellence Award for the juniors along with our chief guest. I also invite Manisha ma'am, Principal, St. Karen's Collegiate School, to join us on stage to felicitate her students. introducing the prestigious Holistic Excellence Award for Juniors. This honor celebrates outstanding performance in assessments, impeccable discipline, healthy lifestyle, and active participation in classroom activities. We proudly recognize Part from 3B for his academic excellence, his leadership qualities, and readiness for challenges. Well done, Part. That's a beautiful smile.
Good evening. On this special occasion, I want to thank everyone who helped and guided me to this achievement. I am especially thankful to Principal Ma'am, my teachers, and my parents for their encouragement and guidance. I will continue my hard work and dedication. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Part. We feel immense pride to honor Ananya Sharma of 4A for her excellence in academics and co-curricular activities, which includes sports, music, drama, art, and whatnot. Congratulations, Ananya. Well done. That was St. Karen's Collegiate School. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I now request, please be on stage. I now request Mary Kuti ma'am to come up the stage to join in for awarding her students of St. Karen's Secondary School with Holistic Excellence Award for Juniors. In this category, first we have Shreya of 4A, who is a sincere and responsible student, always bubbling with enthusiasm. She is a talented actor and anchor who actively takes part in class events, school events, environmental activities, and is definitely an inspiration for all of us. Congratulations. Next is Adya Singh from 5A. Adya is a soft-spoken and self-motivated student who is disciplined and responsible. She is a quick-witted, creative student who shows great leadership skills and balances her studies and co-curricular activities very well. We welcome you on stage, Adya. Thank you very much. I would request Seema ma'am to please come up for St. Karen's High School Holistic Award for Juniors and join in, sir and ma'am. She secured first position in budding journalist, storytelling and poster making competitions. She is a state level qualifier in Wiz International Spell Bee and is also a winner in SIP Abacus. We congratulate Ashleisha. Portraying the journey of packaging from eco-friendly to plastic dependency and then back to sustainability. Give a huge round of applause for these dancers.
Facebook Live or YouTube Live?
Beautiful day indeed, and a huge round of applause. I really want to hear from each and every one of you. This is the day where you celebrate the achievements of the little ones that is really working hard. और यही तालियां आपका प्रोत्साहन दिखाती है जो आप अपने बच्चों को देते हैं. जान होती है। सिर्फ पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, हौसलों में उड़ान होती है। This is our students and they have really made us proud. Each and every day I tell you as a teacher, I feel so inspired कि इतने अच्छे बच्चे हैं और हमेशा ये हमें चैलेंज करते रहते हैं कुछ नया करने के लिए हर दिन हर रोज। Parents, please feel free. There are snacks and biscuits. There is a bit technical glitch and that's why they're taking a little long. By the time you all can sit with your students and enjoy this atmosphere, this is a celebration of your ward, of your little ones. They have really done well and made each and every one of us proud. Program later. I would like to invite Dr. Anunay Chaube and Shivani ma'am to please come up to the stage and present the Academic Excellence Award. I also request Principal of St. Karen's Collegiate School, Mrs. Manisha Lal, to please come up. And now it's time to present the prestigious Academic Excellence Award, the overall topper. This award recognizes the top performer across all sections, celebrating outstanding dedication Collegiate School, we have Arushi Raj 6F. Arushi has scored 97.7, topper across all the sections. She has now secured first position in IMO and Austria at international level. A huge round of applause for Arushi. Congratulations, Arushi. Now presenting the Academic Excellence Award overall topper for Class 7 to Pragati Kumari 7A. She has been the overall topper for the third consecutive year with 97.9. Beyond academics, she is also a gifted innovator. Please give a big, huge round of applause for Pragati Kumari. For 3 years, she has been a topper. She deserves it now. Award for the overall topper for Class 8 goes to a consistent topper in English and Social Science, Elena Firdaus from 8B. With 93.8%. Beyond academics, she has an excellent oratory skills. She is also a gifted poet. Congratulations, Elena. Let's now welcome Akshat Amrit of Class 9C. Akshat has scored 95.5%. He scored a century in mathematics and beyond academics. He is an active participant in co-curricular activities, a council member, very responsible and humble. Give it up for Akshay Amrit. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I now request the principal of Karenite Secondary School to come up. From St. Karen's Secondary School, let's begin the Academic Excellence Award with Shanvi from 6B, who scored 98%. Shanvi, here comes a calm and humble girl, always on time, and the teachers admire her a lot because of her kind and thoughtful nature. A huge round of applause for Shanvi. Next to come is Satakshi Mishra of 7A with 98%. She does consistently well in her studies and she participates actively. She is disciplined, energetic, and loves to learn new things. Congratulations, Satakshi. A huge round of applause for Satakshi Mishra 7A. Confidence, तालियों की गड़गड़ाहट कम नहीं होनी चाहिए. Our next student to come up is not only good in studies, but he is also well behaved, just like how a true Karenite should be. He is helpful, cooperative, and this makes him stand out. And everyone appreciates him a lot. Let's put our hands together for Anurag RN of 8G, who has scored 98%. with her studies. A positive attitude and a love for learning, she always tries to do her best. Hansika Bharti. Our next awardee in this category of academic excellence is a hardworking and humble student who has made our school proud. She does well in her studies and also in other activities. She's very good at anchoring and dancing too. Let's put a hand together for Vicky Kumari of class 11, Commerce Street, who has scored 85%. Huge round of applause for Vicky. ये पढ़ाई और स्टेज दोनों की स्टार है. Up next is Satyam Raj from class 11T, who has secured an impressive 94%. A brilliant and inquisitive mind, and beyond academics, he is also a confident speaker. With his exceptional performance and diverse talents, Satyam truly makes us all proud. Let's welcome Satyam. Huge round of applause for him. Next, let's welcome Rahul Raj Chaudhary of class 11, Humanities Stream. Rahul has scored 91%. He also excels in sports and he has made our school proud by winning chess tournaments at state and national levels. A true strategist, whether it's on paper or on the chessboard. Huge round of applause for Rahul Raj Chaudhary. Thank you, Baby ma'am. Now I request Seema ma'am to please come up on the stage. Now I would like to call Swaran Kar of class 6G from St. Karen's High School, who has scored 97%. Also an artist and a gold medal winner in National Road Safety Olympiad. Congratulations, Swaran. Huge round of applause for him. From class 7, we have Soumya Gupta of 7G who scored 96%. She is a first prize winner in carol singing and she recites Hindi poems flawlessly. Please give it up for Soumya. A huge round of applause for her. Thank you, Soumya. From class 8, Academic Excellence Award goes to Samarth Pandey, 8I. He has scored 97.6%. He demonstrates exceptional all-round performance through his balance of academic excellence and participation in all the school activities. Samarth Pandey. sincere with grit and determination and aspires to become an engineer. Congratulations, Kanshika. With marks like this, she has already engineered her way to success. Come on, a huge round of applause for Kanshika. From the science stream of St. Karen's High School, I would like to call Shivanshi Gupta of 11C, a dedicated, hardworking student, and she has scored an impressive 93% in the final term. Her academic achievement speaks for itself. Please applaud for Shivanshi. Shivanshi Gupta, topper of the science stream. A huge round of applause for her. From the commerce stream, we have Ananya Kumari of class 11D, who scored 92% in her examination. She is disciplined and actively participates in quiz competitions. A huge round of applause for Ananya Kumari. I tell you, she has number at her fingertip, and she always answers to the point. A huge round of applause. Please, business and grades. What more? Congratulations, Ananya. From the humanities stream, we have Kumari Nidhi of class 11E, who scored 91% in 10 and 93.8 in 11. With full attendance, she is always very dedicated and choppy in class. She volunteers in all the group discussions and debates. Please give a huge round of applause for Nidhi. Thank you, Shivani ma'am. Thank you, Seema ma'am. I would request Anume sir to please remain on stage for the next set of awards. St. Karen's has always nurtured sports excellence, and now it's time to appreciate our budding sports talent. I now invite Joint Director Sir and Principal of St. Karen's Collegiate School, Dr. Manisha Lalman, to please present the Sports Person of the Year Award. Presenting the Sports Person of the Year from St. Karen's Collegiate School to Prateek Kumar from class 9D. Prateek's speed and agility earned him the gold medal in the 200-meter race at Lakshya 2024 and also led his team to victory in the relay race at the annual sports meet. As a true leader, not only in athletics but also in other sports, he captained his team to second place in the inter-school volleyball tournament and proudly represented our school in inter-school volleyball competitions. Please give a huge round of applause for the team. He's the one with lightning speed and unstoppable spirit. Please applaud the Prateek once again. Sports Person of the Year. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I now request Mary ma'am, Principal of St. Karen's Secondary School, to please come up. Sports Person of the Year from St. Karen's Secondary School goes to a talented and passionate volleyball player. His hard work, liveliness, and determination makes him a great team player. He has won a gold medal in the inter-school tournament, and he has also been chosen for the national under-19 volleyball team. Please welcome Pulkit Pathak of class 8F. He has won in both volleyball and the studies. state and national level. She clinched gold in 300 at the Bihar Open State Meet and a Smita Khelo India. At CBSE cluster meets in Ranchi 2022, 23 and 24, she honored as the best athlete, winning multiple gold and silver medals. She also secured a top 6 finish at the CBSE Nationals in Banaras and represented at the National Knit Jam Championship. Please give a thunderous round of applause for Priyanshi in class 10. प्रियांशी की ओर सांस भी नहीं बल्कि सफलता की मंजिल पे जाती है इतने सारे गोल्ड मेडल कौन शी डिजर्व्स ह्यूज राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज Our next batch of awards is for visual and performing art. This award honors students who have excelled in performing arts, music, and painting, earning district, state, and national accolades. Their talent, dedication, and professional training is reflected in every performance, melody, and masterpiece. These students contribute in major school events and contribute with creativity and passion. I request Anunesa, Sharon ma'am, Manisha ma'am to please honor the students of St. Karen's Collegiate School first. We proudly honor Icha Singh from Naini for her outstanding achievements in dramatics. With exceptional stage presence, she has brought iconic roles to life, winning second prize at the Amity University and first prize at the Mad Hatter at St. Karen's Lit Fest. Her powerful performances in Nukkad Nataks for social awareness showcase her passion for theatre. Please applaud for Ikra. Well done, Ikra. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. Sir and ma'am, please be on stage. I request Mary Kuti ma'am to please come up and join others on the stage to felicitate our next student. This award goes to the Nightingale of St. Karen's Secondary School. She amazes everyone with her performances. She won the Best Singer Award at Tansen School of Music, participating in the Little Voice of Bihar. Currently, she is a second-year student of Hindustani music and gives beautiful performances at several functions, both within and outside of school. Please applaud for Kritika Mishra of class 7E. Congratulations, Kritika. Please keep going and keep singing. Thank you very much. I will request Seema ma'am to please come up for St. Karen's High School and join Sharon ma'am and our chief guest. We are proud to honor Dhriti Ghosh of class 9G for her exceptional achievements at national and state levels in painting. She has won top honors, including a certificate of merit in the CBSE Expression Series 2024 and many inter-school achievements. She has a passion for societal themes, winning first prizes in the Swachh Bharat and Gandhi Jayanti painting competitions. With numerous accolades and active participation in prestigious competitions, Dhriti shines with her artistic brilliance. Dhriti, we welcome you on stage. Thank you all, please. I will take a chance to be who I'm meant to be. I won't let fear keep me from trying. I'm gonna reach for the sky way higher. I'm never giving up. I'm gonna dream the impossible. I'm never giving up. Such are the lyrics of the song of our next dance performance by St. Karen's High School. Let's welcome these lovely students with a huge round of applause.
I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I want to live the life others expect of me. I want to be proud of who I'm becoming. It's time for me to make a change. Start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky. Way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving I will run, I will climb, I will soar. I'm undefeated. Oh, jumping out of my skin for the core. Yeah, I believe it. Oh, the past is everything we want to make us who we are. So I'll dream until I make it real, and all I see is stars. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turn it dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible. Chase, I will reach, I will fly until I'm breaking, until I'm breaking. I'm a cage like a bird in the night. I know I'm changing, I know I'm changing it into something big, better than before. And if it takes 1,000 lives, then it's worth fighting for. It's not until you fall that you fly. When your dreams come alive, you're unstoppable. Take a shot, chase the sun, find the beautiful. We will go in the dark, turn it dust to gold, and we'll dream impossible.
Thank you, dear lovely children. That was amazing. Definitely dream the impossible, because when you dream that, I think all the teachers would agree with me that we are going to be standing right behind you, helping you move forward to the impossible dream. It's now time for Holistic Excellence Awards for the seniors, celebrating individuals who demonstrate mastery across multiple domains. These all-rounders exemplify the perfect balance of skill, intelligence, wellness, and leadership in their integrated approach to achievement. For this series of recognitions, I would like to invite our chief guest, our academic director, ma'am, St. Karen's Collegiate School Principal Manisha, ma'am, to please come up and award the well-deserved. We are glad to call upon Apurva Shri of class 9C from St. Karen's Collegiate School for her exceptional achievements. She is excellent in academics, outstanding performer in national Olympiads, trained dancer, and a champion in literary and cultural events. We welcome Apurva on the stage. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I would request Mary Puri ma'am to please come up and join Anunay sir and Sharon ma'am. From St. Karen's Secondary School, we have Jaya of class 9A. She is a talented speaker who is humble and yet determined. She not just exceeds academically but also shows respect to teachers and fellow students, living up to the values of our school. We welcome you on stage. Congratulations, Jaya. Thank you, Mary ma'am. I would request Seema ma'am to join us on stage to felicitate her student from St. Karen's High School in this category. Well, this isn't a surprise for us, but the Anand of 11D is a truly rising star. Her talents have earned her silver medal in IIMUN, gold medal in Intersport MUN, and recognition as an outstanding delegate in National Youth Parliament. Along with excellent grades with 93% in class 10, she served as the house captain, demonstrating exemplary leadership skills by both word and action. Welcome, Padmaja on stage. Congratulations, Padmaja. Thank you all immensely. On such a special day, we need special blessings. I invite our beloved director of St. Karen's Group of Schools, Mr. D.P. Gosden, to bless the students and all of us so that we may always walk in the right path while striving for excellence. Sir's presence in itself fills all of us here at St. Karen's with a lot of positivity.
So I'm to bring the curtain down. But before I do, I would like to definitely thank our chief guest, Dr. Anubai Chaubey, for his valuable time. He's been an inspiration to us, definitely, And I would like to also thank the Joint Director for having thought about this. His mind child, especially also Sukani ma'am, our principals, Sharon ma'am, my dear guardians, आप लोग को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ. सिर्फ धन्यवाद नहीं, but it is important कि आपने उत्साह बार बार बच्चों को दिए हैं, तो इस माहौल पर इन लोग पहुँचे हैं. My dear students, you must remember one thing. It's easy in a way to reach a mountain. It's easy in a way to reach the mountain, but to stay there needs a little more effort. To stay there is to need a little more effort. So you reach that goal, we want you to reach higher still. And remember, जब competition होता है, कहा जाता है, the highest tree जितना भी लंबे पेड़ होते हैं, then they definitely face the strongest winds. They face the strongest winds. कहने का मतलब है, जब हम ऊंची पर्वत पर पहुंचते हैं, then competition becomes more severe. And you are taking St. Karen's, all of you who got the awards, you are taking the St. Karen's to Withering Heights. So let's give them all a hearty hand of applause. Let's give Shefali ma'am, Joint Director, Sharon ma'am, all the principals, and all the teachers, all the vice principals, all the motivators, all of them who definitely have given their strength and their time to create not only, you can say, the confidence, but tapping the potential of the students. You have tapped the potential. Now you understand what it means. And now I call upon God. बिना भगवान का कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. So now, my dear students, I would like you please to stand. The students, please stand. All the students, please stand. बच्चे, please खड़े हो जाए. Please follow the words. You will be getting a copy of this. I am given to understand, Joint Director, sir. So, please follow what the message is from your principals, from your teachers. My dear students, be open to what each day asks of you. Be open to what each day asks of you. And welcome what it may hold. Whatever it may hold. Whatever the challenges may hold. Knowing the desire of your heart are in God's hands. Remember, your day, each day is in God's hands. No matter where life leads you, God goes with you step by step. No matter where life leads you, He goes with you step by step with open arms and hearts. Trust Him on your journey. Trust God on your journey. He is the maker of every dream. God is the maker of every dream. And the keeper of all His promises. He promises. God promises labor will reap reward. He is the maker of every dream and the keeper of all His promises. Share in the joy of celebrating what He gives you. What God has given you today, the recognition, the acceptance by everybody. God has given it to you, accept it, be humble, be thankful. Share in the joy of celebrating what He has given you. Find joy in every opportunity, every mauka. Find joy in every opportunity to live out His purpose for you. Remember, you have to find what God has created you for. You're on your journey. You are still to continue the journey to find what God has created you for. Find joy in every opportunity to live out His purpose for you. And know your efforts have meaning. And know your efforts have meaning. Accept any detours as part of His pain, a part of His plan. Keep your eyes on God and you will never lose your way. Keep your eyes on God. भगवान को हमेशा धन्यवाद दीजिए. आगे बढ़िए. Tomorrow is a very famous Hindu festival you are celebrating. Please remember it. Have faith in God and go ahead. God bless you and may you always succeed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring presence and blessings. Your guidance motivates us all to do our best. I request, sir, please come on stage for the next set of photos. The upcoming award is the Goodwill Ambassador Award. I request respected chief guest and the principal of St. Karen's Collegiate to please come up. This award honors a student from each branch of St. Karen's who has proudly represented the school across cultural, literary and social platforms, including the MUNs and community initiatives. These students embody the true spirit of a Karenite, making a meaningful impact beyond the classroom. Presenting the Goodwill Ambassador of St. Karen's Collegiate School, Anila Fatima, from class 9B. Anila Fatima is a true all-rounder, shining in every field she steps into. Excellent in story writing, elocution, representation, and even the best gameplay at the inter-school MUN competitions. Congratulations, Anila. She has a confident stage presence and can also answer many award ceremonies. Please give a huge round of applause for Anila. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I request Principal of St. Karen's Secondary School to please come up. The Goodwill Ambassador of St. Karen's Secondary School is none other than the dynamic and multi-talented Manas Kumar from class 9C. Manas, just a working student, is a true all-rounder, excellent in academics and co-curricular. A confident speaker and an enthusiastic participant, he has represented the school in various inter-school events. Congratulations, Manas. Manas is also known as the campus ambassador and school peer educator. A huge round of applause for Manas. He led many times and wears them all with pride. Congratulations. Thank you, ma'am. I request the principal of St. Karen's High School to please come up. Next, from St. Karen's High School, a true champion of knowledge. A huge round of applause for Amber Sinha Tenjay. Amber has made a lasting mark in the world of swimming, winning statues at national, state, and inter-school levels. The stellar achievements include the first place in Heritage Beat, Confluence Quiz Slovenia, UGenius National Quest City Round, and multiple others too long the list. Proudly still representing the school across various platforms. Amber is definitely a good of knowledge and humility. Congratulations, Amber. You have your parents. This is intellectual genius in full bloom. A huge round of applause for Amber Sharma. Thank you, Sima. I also request Principal of St. Karen's Collegiate School, Manisha ma'am, please come up. The following are awards for the leadership potential. A true leader inspires change. This award recognizes a student council member who has played a key role in enhancing the school environment and culture, demonstrating vision, responsibility, dedication in shaping a better future for the entire school community. Presenting the Leadership Potential Award, Arsh Abhishek from St. Karen's Collegiate School. He has dominated competitions like digital monuments debate, comic strip making. He is an anchor, an organizer of various events, and especially he participates in many events related to critical issues, climate change, and mental health. A huge round of applause for him. Arsh Abhishek. Please applaud for us. Next leadership potential, a huge round of applause for him. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, Manisha ma'am. I request Principal of St. Karen's Secondary School to please come up. Now let us hear for Ujjwal Kumar of St. Karen's Secondary School. Ujjwal is quite a powerhouse. He's charming and responsible. He excels both as a student council member and a gifted performer, claiming first prize in role-playing competitions and various national competitions of skit, painting, and poetry. Although he prefers orchestrating success from behind the scenes, but Ujjwal is versatile and has a lot of leadership qualities. He's a true example of an impactful leader. Congratulations, Ujjwal. You are progress. These are the future leaders. Please applaud for their parents. Thank you very much. I request Principal of St. Karen's High School. From St. Karen's High School, we have Saket Gaurav of Class 12B. Saket has built an impressive record in academics, leadership, and earning second place at the state level Isaac Leon and Government of India nomination for the East round. Student council member, class monitor, student of duty, and he has consistently demonstrated strong leadership abilities, participating in various programs
Good evening. What a thrilling evening it's been thus far. Director, Mr. D.B. Johnston, Joint Director, Edward Johnston, Secretary Ma'am, Mrs. Leslie Barbara Johnston, Academic Director Ma'am, Sharon Johnston, Supervisors of School, Mrs. Shapali Srivastava, and Principals of School, Mrs. Seema Singh, Mrs. Mary Thomas, Mrs. Manisha Lal, Vice Principals, teachers, staff, students, and parents. I would like to congratulate each one of you present here because this truly has been an amazing evening. I'm sure not just for me but for everybody who is here. ये सारे लोगों के लिए जो यहाँ उपस्थित है काफी प्रोत्साहन से भरने वाला समय रहा है. Although it's just been an evening, you know, what is clear, what is quite obvious is that a whole lot of hard work, there's a lot of time, effort, toil, creativity that has been invested in just, you know, making this particular evening come to life and have the kind of meaning that it clearly has demonstrated for each one of us. तो अवार्ड्स मिल गए, पारितोषिक मिला, तालियां बजी, बधाइयां मिली, मगर सबसे बड़ी उपलब्धि इस शाम की ये है कि माता पिता, शिक्षकों, बच्चों सबको ये पता चला कि आप जो मेहनत करते हैं, लेबर रीच रिवॉर्ड, आप जो मेहनत करते हैं, आप जो एफर्ट लगाते हैं, उसको एक ऐसी संस्था है और संस्थाओं को ये हमेशा करना चाहिए, वो स्कूल हो, कॉलेज हो, आपका ऑफिस हो, कार्यक्षेत्र हो, जब कोई मेहनत करता है और उसमें जान झोंकता है तो उस मेहनत को हमेशा एक्नॉलेज करना चाहिए, उसको सम्मान मिलना चाहिए, उसकी पहचान होनी चाहिए. Inspiration has a tremendous value. I think, you know, it's quite a fuel that drives us towards success. And that is something, you know, so that I have seen, and I think it's always a very uplifting, inspiring experience for anybody who's really interested in not just how your nation develops, because the nation cannot develop if the students, if the children are not strengthened sufficiently, and that is something that was demonstrated here. So I would like to start by congratulating the St. Karen's group of schools today for a great milestone that they have reached this year. 60 years of dedicated and impactful work in the field of education. 60 years, I think that would nearly be 3 generations, you know, approximately, you know. I mean, we could have perhaps even one more in an additional generation out there. 60 years is a long time. 60 years of service to the nation sounds like a cliched expression. कहना आसान है 60 वर्ष, मगर आप कल्पना कीजिए 60 वर्षों की ये यात्रा, एक लंबी यात्रा, जिसमें 3 जनरेशन, दादा, पिता और पौत्र या पौत्री, माता, आदि आदि आदि, 3 जनरेशन को ये, 3 युगों को ये एक सिलसिला देखा और उसका अनुभव किया. एक लंबी यात्रा है और ये सफलता दर्शाता है हमारी शिक्षण व्यवस्था का. Not perhaps in general, but in particular, you know, about this particular institution that has really traveled a long distance and left a trail of inspiring stories in its wake. 60 years of service to the nation, molding generations and empowering young learners to become change makers and world shapers. आज के जो बच्चे हैं और 60 वर्षों से जो बच्चे होते आए हैं जिन्होंने यहाँ पर शिक्षा ग्रहण की है, उनकी कहानियां जो है और क्या उनका योगदान रहा है न केवल देश को, अपने समाज को, बल्कि दुनिया को बदलने में भी, उसको हमको याद करना चाहिए. It is an inspiring feat, and I'm sure that we all of us here feel and owe a sense of gratitude to St. Carols group of schools as it celebrates its Diamond Jubilee today through that fitting ceremony, Karenite Ace Awards, that celebrates excellence in their students in diverse ways. Each one of the students who has won an award deserves a tremendous round of applause. I think each one of you has done a tremendous job. But you must remember that you have not done it as an individual. As an individual, as a sole person, you could not have done it. For what you have done to actually have been done or effected, you have received a lot of support, and you must gratefully acknowledge that support. Your parents have been there. Your teachers have been there. The peer group, your friends have been there. The support staff of the school has been there. The bus driver, and everybody who's always been there, to make sure that what you have set out to do actually comes true. So congratulations all over again, and congratulations parents and teachers and staff, for just making sure that your child gets what she deserves or what he deserves, and what we all deserve, so through each child. I have been associated with the field of education since the last 36 years. It's been a long time, not as long as you've been associated with this particular field and the great work that you have done and the institution has done. So 36 years as a teacher and an administrator, and I have been a parent since the last 28 years. So it will be understandable when I tell you that I have experienced the world of education from both sides. The expectations that parents would have and the challenges that education providers, the challenges that they would face. So what I'm going to share with you, I guess, would present a rather balanced view. तो 36 वर्षों की अवधि जो रही है, जिसमें मैं शिक्षा जगत से जुड़ा हुआ हूँ, एक शिक्षक के रूप में और एक एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर के रूप में भी, इंडिया में बाहर गांवों में, छोटे छोटे गांवों में और शहरों में, हर जगह, और जहां हमने बच्चों को देखा है वहां केवल प्रतिभा ही प्रतिभा मिली हुई. कहीं इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बहुत है, साधन स्कूलों में उनकी व्यवस्था प्रचुर है, बहुत अच्छा साधन है जिसका फायदा बच्चे उठाते हैं, शिक्षक उठाते हैं, और बहुत ऐसे परिवेश हैं, बहुत ऐसे स्कूल हैं गाँव में, दूर सुदूर कोने में, जहाँ ये सब नहीं है. अभी पिछले 2 हफ्ते पहले हम सुंदरबन में था. मैं सुंदरबन, आपको मालूम है, वो बंगाल में वो डेल्टा का इलाका है और वहाँ काफी द्वीप है, और 1000 छात्र हैं एक स्कूल में, सुंदरबन हाई स्कूल, कुमारटुली उसका नाम है, कुमार मुरी. 1000 छात्रों के लिए मात्र 6 शिक्षक ना, और वहां बच्चे जो हैं वो जमीन पर बैठ कर पढ़ते हैं. तो एक विषमता है और बहुत बड़ा एक चैलेंज है शिक्षा जगत. तो just because they are sitting on the floor and perhaps they don't have enough infrastructure, इसका अर्थ ये नहीं हुआ कि इन बच्चों में प्रतिभा नहीं है. इनमें प्रतिभा कूद कर भरी. ये हम लोगों का दुर्भाग्य है कि इस प्रतिभा को हम किस प्रकार बाहर लाएं, कैसे इनको मजबूत बनाएं, उसके ऊपर विचार करना होगा. विचार ही नहीं करना होगा, विचार हम लोग बहुत करते हैं, इसके ऊपर काम करना होगा वहां पहुंच करके, which is something that I've started doing, and it's across the country. तो ये 36 वर्षों के अनुभव के आधार पर I'm going to share some of the crucial lessons that I have learned as an educationist and as a parent this evening. And there could not be a better occasion and a better audience, students, teachers, administrators and parents, to share my thoughts with. शिक्षा जगत में केवल हम लोग बच्चों को देखते हैं कि ग्रहण क्या कर रहा है, सीख लेना है, होमवर्क किया कि नहीं किया, स्कोर आदि आदि आदि। उसके बाद स्कूल और शिक्षक पर हमारी नजर जाती है, और माता पिता जो यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं, ये तो हम लोग की पहचान जो होती है वो एक ट्रांजैक्शनल है, यानी कि हमने आपको राशि दी और आप हमको ये दें, रिजल्ट दें। मगर माता पिता का जो दायित्व है शिक्षा के प्रति और उनके बच्चों को जो शिक्षा मिल रही है, वो ट्रांजैक्शनल केवल राशि देना, फी पे करना और उम्मीद लगा के बैठना कि टॉप करेगा, उससे ज्यादा है। आप माता पिता जो हैं वो बच्चों की के अंदर बुनियादी संस्कार डाल रहे हैं। जो हमने पहले कहा कि अगर 3 वर्षों तक लगातार कोई बच्चा अपने स्कूल में और अपने एक क्लास अटेंड कर रहा है, तो इसमें वो हिम्मत, वो फोकस आया कहां से? घर से आया। और जिस प्रकार आपने उस बच्चे में बल भरा, उसी तरह से आपका दायित्व बढ़ जाता है अपने बच्चों की प्रतिभा पहचानने में। और यहीं पर एक भूल होती है माता पिता से भी। और मैं ये पक्षपात के रूप में नहीं, मैं चूंकि मैं भी पिता हूं तो ये तो होता ही है। भूल ये होती है कि हम शायद एक बहुत ही संकीर्ण उम्मीद लगाकर बैठते हैं अपने बच्चों से और स्कूल से और शिक्षकों से कि शिक्षक, ये स्कूल जो है और शिक्षक जो है, ये माध्यम है हमारे बच्चे को इतना मजबूत बनाने के लिए कि बच्चे को बहुत अच्छी नौकरी लग जाए, उसका स्कोर इतना अच्छा हो कि उसकी नौकरी लाजवाब हो जाए, इंजीनियर बन जाए, डॉक्टर बन जाए, सिविल सर्वेंट बन जाए। तो उम्मीद यहीं तक सीमित नहीं रहनी चाहिए कि शिक्षा का औचित्य जो है, उसका उद्देश्य है, उसका लक्ष्य जो है वो केवल जॉब है। आपका दायित्व उससे ज्यादा है। आप अपने बच्चे को सबसे अच्छा पहचान सकते हैं कि उसकी नेटिव इंटेलिजेंस क्या है, भगवान द्वारा दी गई उसकी दैविक प्रतिभा क्या है जिसके साथ उसका जन्म हुआ है, क्या वो, और उसको कोई सिखाता नहीं है। इसको इंटेलिजेंस बोला जाता है। बच्चों के अंदर क्या है, दुनिया को वो किस नजर से वो बच्चा देखेगा। So there are several intelligences. So some kid would have what's called, a visual intelligence. और वो दुनिया को केवल जो देखता है और समझता है वो आंखों के माध्यम से होता है कि रंगीन हरे पत्तों वाला पूरा पेड़ जिस पर लाल पीली नीली चिड़िया बैठती है, नीला आसमान आदि आदि। कोई आपको न्यूमेरिक इंटेलिजेंस किसी का होगा, यानी कि गणित पर लेकर के, इसका मतलब 36 चिड़िया, 3 पेड़, ये 78 एकड़ की जमीन में 12 कबूतर, तो वो उसका न्यूमेरिकल इंटेलिजेंस वो वैसे ही देखता है। 87% of population of 1.51 billion, so and so forth. So it's everything. Somebody would have oral, somebody would have imaginary, somebody would have kinesthetic, यानी कि शारीरिक है उसका वो, स्पोर्ट्स। तो इन इंटेलिजेंस को पहचानना सबसे पहले माता पिता पहचानेंगे कि भाई संगीत ये ऐसे ही गुनगुनाते रहता है, इसकी ये पेंसिल दे देते हैं तो ये कुछ स्केच करने लगता है, सिखाया नहीं, यानी कि वो अंदर से प्रतिभा है। तो इनको पहचानना, इसको नरिश करना, नर्चर करना, ये बहुत बड़ा दायित्व है। एंड देन पेरेंट्स बिकम अ रियल पार्टनर इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ लर्निंग। और वो शिक्षकों के साथ, स्कूलों के साथ मिलकर काम करते हैं अपने बच्चे को सचमुच समृद्ध बनाने में, केवल आर्थिक दृष्टि से नहीं, प्रतिभा की दृष्टि से, संभावना की दृष्टि से। So Now, formal education starts at schools. Formal education. Of course, once the kids have started learning way before they join a school. So that is when, as little children, we are most curious. When kids start out, that's when they are most curious. जब बच्चे छोटे होते हैं, सबसे ज्यादा जिज्ञासु होते हैं वो जब बच्चे रहते हैं, सवाल पूछते रहते हैं, ये क्या है, क्यों हुआ, कब आएंगे, कहाँ है, ये कहाँ है, वो कहाँ है। तो आज भारत में काफी लोग चिंता व्यक्त करते हैं कि यहाँ रिसर्च नहीं होता है। Is that a fact? Do people say that? आप लोग जवाब दे सकते हैं। I think that there are people, and it's a general understanding कि भारत में रिसर्च नहीं होता है यार। और रिसर्च होगा कैसे? क्योंकि इन्हीं छोटे बच्चों के अंदर जो जिज्ञासा का स्रोत था, क्यूरियोसिटी जो थी, जानने की इच्छा, उसको अमूमन हम लोग क्या करते हैं? दबा देते हैं, मर जाता है। कुछ नहीं पूछो, don't ask questions, just do what I'm asking you. Just write this, just mug it up. Right, memorize it, and you don't have to ask questions. और ये केवल स्कूल में नहीं, घर में भी discipline. Don't question me, don't question authority. And we have seen this, since the days of knowledge enhancement, the days of the Greek philosophers, natural philosophers. Knowledge advances, things evolve, civilizations evolve, as we keep asking questions. We push the boundary, limits of knowledge, right? So, it's only when we start at school, when children are children, that we are most curious, we are most imaginative, and we are most creative. We are most imaginative, we underestimate the power of being imaginative, dreaming up of new paradigms, dreaming up something, that may appear to a layman to be something crazy. What fun it will be यहाँ घर में बैठे हुए अगर हम किसी दीवार पर देख रहे हैं कि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में क्या हो रहा है यार, कितना मजा आ जाता है. And just imagine this before a television was invented. Now that would sound like lunacy. क्या बकवास करता है, यहाँ बैठ करके कैसे देखोगे? But somebody has to dream up. Somebody needs to have that ability to imagine a new world. गरीबी आप देख रहे हैं, तो आपके दिमाग में ये कल्पना होनी चाहिए कि ऐसी दुनिया जहां गरीबी नहीं है. And the purpose of education is for you to make sure that you translate what you have imagined into reality. That is the challenge, and that's what real education is. कि आपने जो कल्पना किया, the paradigm that you have invented, created, you use whatever it is that you have learned, whether it's humanities, science or technology, use whatever it is that you have learned to translate it into reality. So, all these virtues, creativity, curiosity, imagination, these are all ignored and pushed into the background, if not totally crushed, as children grow up and the pressure of formal education, acquiring academic acumen, scoring good grades take over. So there is a system, where parents and what the society expects from education, that takes over. कि नहीं अब गिटार हटा दो, खेलना मिलना बंद, मास्टर साहब आ गए हैं, कोचिंग में जाना है, ये करना है, वो करना है, ग्रेड्स कितना है. So formal education, why? The general understanding of education and our expectations from it is that it is a mere tool to help our children find a job. इतनी मेहनत आपने की, इतना समय लगाया, इतनी राशि आपने खर्च की, वो मात्र इसलिए कि आपके बच्चे को नौकरी मिल जाए. नौकरी तो मिलनी ही है, मिल जाती है नौकरी, मगर उतना हमने श्रम किया जीवन के कितने लगभग 20-21 वर्ष, इसमें से 16 हो जाएंगे स्कूल केवल नौकरी के लिए. But education goes beyond that. What we expect is better grades will lead you to better job. Best grades will get you best jobs. And we push our children to get the best grades that will get them the best jobs. The native talent or intelligence that we have already spoken about of a child is ignored. Her curiosity, her imaginativeness, her creativity are set aside, and she is pushed into a rat race to getting employed. In truth, real education is more than just a means to help a child find employment. It is a means, और यहाँ सबका योगदान चाहिए होगा. It is a means to empower the child by leveraging her native intelligence, helping her connect with the community, helping her stay curious and imaginative, helping her use her academic learning and her critical thinking to identify social problems and solve them. Real education is helping a child become a leader, a visionary, and a change maker, a job creator rather than a job seeker, and not just a stunted, shrunken, desiccated individual who has found a job, has a terrific package, but the soul is crushed. What made that person, the virtue is killed. Although great job with great ROI, I think that's the expression. Right? The real lessons of good education stay for a lifetime, and it's not just about the job. So I think this is a lesson. I think we all know this, but I think it will be good for us to remind ourselves what we owe to our children. We have seen a demonstration. They are made for great things. And together, I think, so we should take a pledge that we'll work towards making what they promise come true. So it is this spirit of education that I find being celebrated here this evening. An education that lives up to its motto, child, is our priority. It indeed is, and that's how it should be. A system acknowledging and celebrating holistic development and the elements that contribute to सर्वांगीण विकास की बात होती है होलिस्टिक डेवलपमेंट की. तो एक फ्रेज है, इसके तत्व होते हैं, इसके अवयव होंगे, इसके पार्ट्स होंगे, इसमें एलिमेंट्स हैं, और उन सारे एलिमेंट्स को यहाँ सेलिब्रेट होते हुए हमने देखा. पंक्चुअलिटी. अब it was fascinating, to see how each element has been acknowledged and celebrated. Commitment, dedication, and focus. How is that celebrated? And छात्र जो हैं, बच्चे हो, बड़े हो, सबको, अगर आप जीवन में कुछ करने को निकले हैं और इतनी प्रतिभा आप में है, तो इसका महत्व आप भी समझते हैं कि बिना कमिटमेंट, बिना कन्विक्शन, बिना फोकस, बिना त्याग कि वो संभव नहीं है. उसका एक रूप हमने देखा अटेंडेंस. 3 वर्षों से, 1000 दिनों से भी ज्यादा अपने को समय पर उठाना, बस पकड़ना, साइकिल पर बैठना या जैसे भी आना, इट रिक्वायर्स सम एफर्ट. एक्सक्यूज बनाना बहुत आसान है, हम लोग नहीं कर सके यार, उठे नहीं, उठे नहीं की क्या, उठे नहीं. तो दैट इज अमेजिंग. So that is what it reflects. Commitment, dedication, and focus on learning and acquiring something, getting something new. Every day brings something new to you, as we saw in that poem that said Reda. Right? It's something that's sent by God. A new day that you have made that commitment to meet that new day, to live that new day, not fail it and not fail yourself. perfect attendance for 3 consecutive years. Academic excellence is being rewarded. Of course, it's something that is usually rewarded. What we saw here was exemplary. It inspires us. It gives us that confidence. It gives us self-esteem, and that is something which is so important. For the teachers, for the principals, everybody to be here, to acknowledge it, to celebrate it. Parents, I think it feels like the effort that's being put in, is being rewarded. You feel good, you feel justified in all that you are doing. And there is this hope now. In the next few years, there will be this fresh cadre of young kids, trying to solve things. So, acknowledging this set of virtues in the students and to drive a pedagogy, celebrating these virtues is the hallmark of an educational institution that understands the responsibility that it has taken up to forge the new generation of India that is disciplined, that is creative, has a social conscience, and has leadership to lead not just our country, but the whole world to a new future. This is new education. As you empower yourself, you are empowering not just your society, community, your family, your nation, but the whole world gets empowered. Our world today is faced with many grave challenges, and mentions have been made of challenges that we face, and you're all aware of it. Climate change will soon be gone, the seniors. We leave behind for you, a world that you'll be dealing with. So you can imagine the kind of responsibility that these kids have. We create garbage, we are consumers who consume. But in the process, what we have done is we are leaving them, we are bequeathing to them a world that is so torn, that is so polluted, so unhealthy. So it's for you now, to find solutions, and requires everything that the school is trying to acknowledge. It requires commitment, dedication, knowledge, academic excellence, imagination, creativity, and we need to bring each one of these virtues together to solve these problems. So, climate change, geopolitical conflicts, there are wars happening, and you can imagine, what capacity wars have to disrupt our lives. It could be happening in Europe, it could be happening in Africa, wherever it's happening. There are so many connections, and that is something that you need to know. Why you should worry how politics plays out, and that is why you need to be interdisciplinary. ये नहीं कि केवल फिजिक्स पढ़ना है तो फिजिक्स ही में जेई करना है, कोचिंग में तो हम क्या हो रहा है वो सब नहीं मालूम. इधर स्टॉक क्रैश कर गया, बैंक बंद हो गया. So you need to understand, need to understand how dots connect. ये सब भी घर में भी होना चाहिए, बातचीत होनी चाहिए, right? Uncertainty about jobs. You should always keep asking this question, say, am I preparing for a position, a vocation, a job that is going to be there, or maybe in 5 years' time, the job won't exist, and I have prepared myself. गाड़ी चलाना सीख लिया, पता चला कि अब सेल्फ ड्राइविंग कार आ गया, ड्राइवर का जरूरत नहीं. Yeah, so this is how fast the world is changing. और अभी जिस तरह से बताया जा रहा है, हंसी आ रही होगी, मगर ये कितना गंभीर सिनेरियो होगा, you need to imagine. Lots of things. Medicine. The world is going to change. उसकी कल्पना कीजिए. So uncertainty about jobs in the future with the rise of the artificial intelligence tools. You just need to इसको futurology करते हैं. Alvin Toffler and a whole lot of other people, who try to, in a way, plan and scope how the world is going to change as the technology is evolving. कौन सी चीजें और अच्छी होंगी, कौन सी चीजें खत्म हो जाएंगी, आदि आदि आदि. So we need, the schools need to prepare. और इसमें बच्चे जिम्मेदारी उठाएं. घर में ये चर्चा होनी चाहिए कि क्या बदल रहा है. अब तो करिकुलम बदल जाते हैं. आपको एक साल में 6 महीने में कि भैया ये रिसर्च आया था, पढ़ाओ, ये नहीं है. So this uncertainty, the only way to deal with these challenges is to build a cadre of Indian youth who are multi-dimensional, something that we have celebrated. Interdisciplinary. केवल एक लेंस से नहीं, एक खिड़की से दुनिया को मत देखिए, एक ही चीज दिखती रहेगी. फिजिक्स पढ़ लिया आप तो फिजिक्स के जानकार हैं, पीछे से आपको हाथी आ गया, आप उधर हम देख ही नहीं सकते, उधर से कुछ आ गया. So we need to train our students to realize how diverse the world is. By all means, become a specialist, but don't forget that there is a larger context in which you will be operating. Right? ये दायित्व है शिक्षा जगत का, और ये बच्चों को जानना चाहिए, और ये परिवार से भी आना चाहिए. ये सब चर्चा होनी चाहिए घर में भी. So building a cadre of Indian youth who are multidimensional, interdisciplinary, who understand the fast changing ground realities. It's very important that you understand how quickly the realities are changing. World order बदल गया, पहले यूएस था, अब समझ गए ना? देखिए, मूडी की ज़्यादा. Everything is changing, and it's so dramatic. Tariffs, 54%, 28%. Can you imagine what it's going to do? There is war on. It's a mind-boggling, situation, theater that's on. It'll have economic implications. You don't know what's going to happen. It's going to impact your businesses. It's going to affect the market. Stuff that you're going to buy, you don't know what's going to happen, and so on and so forth. The realities are changing very quickly, so you need to be aggressive. You need to be aware. And only those are going to survive who are quick to adapt. That is the real education. That is the real learning. Quick to adapt to changing circumstances, and you need to adapt quickly. So when it comes to climate change and the challenges that this climate has been presenting us, there are two approaches. One, of course, is adaptation. How quickly ठंड हो गई तो दो कम्बल हो गया, वो adaptation. दूसरा है mitigation, उसको हमने कम कैसे किया उस प्रभाव को. उसमें ट्रक, गाड़ी, जो CFC वगैरह है वो उसको बंद किया. तो you need to adapt. You need to be very nimble on your feet. And such a cadre of young Indians could only be created when they are allowed to leverage their strengths and supported by learning pedagogy that is aimed at empowering them and not just to help them find a job. कभी ये समस्या दूर होगा जब सब मिलकर बच्चों की शक्तियां जो है उसको बढ़ाएं ताकि इस बदलते हुए पूरी दुनिया को वो सुधार सके. While St. Karen's pursue this goal steadfastly, I would urge our teachers and parents to be supportive of this effort in making sure that our children live up to their promise and ours in creating a world that is equitable, just, and healthy space for all. See, at the end, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to attend St. Karen's Diamond Jubilee ceremony and wish you all the best in your endeavor to mold a new generation of leaders for India and the world. Thank you. It's been quite a pleasure.
the parents will strive forward and identify their true potential and help empower the children, the future of the nation. A huge round of applause for Sir. Sir has been standing tirelessly throughout and encouraging and motivating all the students. Thank you, sir. It is rightly said, when you truly desire something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. Please welcome the students of St. Karen's Collegiate School for their cultural performance. The theme of the performance is Stay Strong, Stand Firm and Keep Marching Forward because best is yet to come. Your journey might inspire the others to chase their dream. A huge round of applause for the students.
गर्जनों हो सर पे तेरे और अंतर में हो विश्वास फिर ठोकर और ठुकराने का होगा कहाँ तुम्हें एहसास मकसद में सच्चाई है तो सीना ठोक के यही करो मकसद में सच्चाई है तो सीना ठोक के यही कहो झुकना होगा दुनिया तुमको विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो अड़े रहो अड़े रहो अड़े रहो हर श्वास में अब विश्वास करो और लहरों के विपरीत हो हाथों में विजय मशाल लिए विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो अड़े रहो
Ladies and gentlemen, as a mark of respect and patriotism, let's all stand up for the national anthem.